So I'm at the station, and currently my laptop is uploading the second video, the first real one, which is ended up being more than 11 gigabytes big. And I don't know how to. Only nerds will, and no, not nerds, but people living in Hungary will understand that. So here at the station, they've got free Wi-Fi, like it's free Wi-Fi is everywhere, which is great. But check this out. It's currently uploading at 10 megabits per second. What the hell do they have? 100 megs of internet connection? I mean, usually they divide the upload speed by 10. So, wow, I'm impressed. 100 megabits per second. Most companies don't have such. Wow. It's free, which is great, because it is gonna be closed, but at least right now, instead of crying over everything, I am hard at work creating videos, and already there's 3 done already, and so the 4th one is a video that I really want to show, absolutely, and I am gonna upload it. But first, because I made the mistake not to check that the new flashy app I got freely does actually record audio, which it didn't. I ended up with a great video with no audio, so I'm just gonna do a voiceover. And by the way, YouTube, dude, what the hell is wrong with you? It's a 21st century, and oh no. Habit bad, Levante. Damn it. No littering. Where the... Yep. When there's a trash bin, you should drop your trash in there, because that's what it's for. Anyway, back to the video. And YouTube, you really need to pull your shit together, because man, you've got some issues. Like, I uploaded my zeros, my welcome video, and I think I just covered the mic. So I uploaded it, and it's up there. You can watch it, but it just, YouTube just thrashed the audio. It didn't recognize it Probably because it's not AAC, aka advanced audio coding, which is weirdly enough it's a great standard on Apple standard, I guess. But the problem with it is that Premiere Pro just you know being Premiere Pro and Premiere Pro is stuck with the old restriction of 160 kilobits per second bitrate, which is abominably low. I mean, for voice, yeah, I mean, kinda, but the problem is that once you upload your video to YouTube, it re-encodes it. So, you know, with every conversion and coding, the quality just suffers. So I opted for an older standard, MP1. I don't know. I guess it's definitely not MP3. It's MPEG audio, and it let me choose over 400 kilobits per second, which is, I mean, that's good quality for a mono audio. I'm totally new in YouTube upload space. I mean, under download, it's obvious. I thought I'm being called out for, you know, you can't take pictures here, which I have not seen any warnings, but I have been called out once. Anyway, so I'm so new at all this. I mean, I'm pro at consuming YouTube, but creating in that platform, well, it's a steep learning curve. I obviously checked the age restriction because, you know, YouTube's gonna recognize fuck and other words and age restrict it anyway, and also give me a strike. A bad YouTuber stuff. So I have age restricted it, and check this out. Age restriction automatically disables any and every monetization, which is like, what? Like, are you serious? I get that YouTube's main audience are children, but you know, they grow up, and it's gonna be changing, and I'm not sure. I don't know the numbers, but I am guessing that the watch time that YouTube gets is around 50% from not underage people, from you know, not children, and also what if you wanna show something important, something meaningful, and something that should be on YouTube, and and you put a lot of work in it, and maybe maybe you're doing some charity work at a disaster area, or worse yet, in a war zone, and you're showing, you're not censoring your video, then either you age restrict it or it will be age restricted, and no matter how much time you put in, you're not gonna get any money. YouTube will, because YouTube is owned by Google, and Google is an advertisement company. I mean, it is. They flat out said, actually wrote, that Google is an advertisement company with a lot of habits, or a lot of, I'm paraphrasing here, but the main thing is that Google can afford all of the free services and everything, by making a shitload of money just off of advertisers. And they have awesome hobbies, like AlphaGo. They made it, and it beat Lee Sedol, the ex-world champion in Go, and it's a bloody AI, and it beat him. I mean, it was close. If I'm not mistaken, it was 3-2. So Lee Sedol won 2 rounds, and AlphaGo, the collection of ones and zeros, won 3. And Google is doing that by spying on everyone and everything with every legal way possible, and building a huge database. And I'm not wearing a tinfoil hat. It is what keeps Google alive and so powerful, because they've got, like, I guess they might even have my DNA code or whatever. Like, fuck. They probably know so much about me, even though I use countermeasurements. But no, everything has its limits, and if you are using Google services, then you are giving off information. Someone said that if something on the internet is free, you're not paying for that with your wallet, but with your information, with your privacy. And it's kind of true. So Google collects all these data, like everything, and creates very accurate predictions, and they just sell it to advertisers, because advertisers love making money off of advertisements, and not just putting it in between 1.5 minute long, very expensive ad placement in between two TV shows, which had, when I last checked, had about 1% not success rate, but efficiency rate. So yeah, like 1%. It's just a waste of money, mostly. But if advertisers can advertise for less money on YouTube, which they can, and actually target people who will click on that and maybe buy the bloody product, then it's a win-win. They advertise for less, and the not success, the efficiency rate is, I think it has to be over 50%. I mean, seriously, I usually just flat out skip the inbuilt ads that that are embedded in the video, that's not put on by YouTube, but by the creator. But sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm like, well, it looks interesting. Let's look at what's this about. And for instance, Brilliant.org has been advertised to me many times, and because I like watching educational videos on YouTube, and educational channels maybe try to collaborate with educational platforms like Brilliant.org, and it actually looks like a good platform. The problem is that it is not free, so in this world not even knowledge is free. But if I had money, then it would be awesome. It really looks awesome, and I'm not advertising Brilliant.org. I'm just saying my opinion, and I think it has to be done. I mean, last time I checked, if Premiere Pro wasn't lying too badly to me, then the render is now complete. The upload is about 50% because it's bloody fast. Like, man, the Wi-Fi here, it's top of the line Wi-Fi. Man, what, like, wow, man. I like, thanks bus station and whoever installed the connection and shared it with everyone. Good job, great job. By the way, and let's just say I was less fucked up. I was always daydreaming before going to sleep about being a programmer and a part-time YouTuber. And now I am a YouTuber, so yay! It closes earlier than I thought, and my first video, not the zeroth, is out there, but for some incomprehensible reason YouTube squished it to the lowest quality possible, even though it's a, the orientation, okay, fine, but it's still a 720p video. I mean, man, all that quality, all that rendering, just out of the window. YouTube, fuck you. Anyway, well, I don't have to re-render that one because for some reason I probably accidentally used the correct audio format. So the video that's the first video has audio, horrible one, because audio quality on YouTube depends on the video quality. So unless you select 720p or Full HD, they both use the same audio track, then you're gonna be listening to some rubbish audio that probably takes up 5 megabytes of 1 hour, Anyway, yeah. What kind of first world problems I made to myself? I mean, hey, at least I don't feel dead, even though I was doing some actual things, like applying for jobs and all that stuff, and looking for replies and the doctor and everything. But so far no progress.